Hi guys, it's me, Katie, and I decided to come on to do a little bit of painting on a video. So what I am working on is this Fian Sculpt's, my mind is blanking, guys, skin tone layers. So here he is, looking cute, and he's already got mottling and veining and his eyebrows and his lips. I got to do another layer on his lips. He's got his creasing, but I got to do the second layer of creasing. And I've just done, oh, and he also has skin tone layers. He has about 4. So now I'm going to do a skin tone layer that actually I made up the color myself, because this is an Asian baby, and I feel like the already made up colors does not have one for an Asian skin tone. So I did make up my own. You guys know when I reborn, I don't just use one color of the skin tone. A lot of times I mix and match, and I go between different colors, just to, I think it makes this skin tone look more realistic. That's just how I feel. But I did make this color up myself. This is not one of the 1 through 8 colors. I do that a lot. I make my own skin tones because I just think there needs to be more than just the 1 through 8. So yeah, so I just stirred it, and we're gonna get started on the skin tone. Alright, so here we go. I used to be one that would put it on the thing and dab, but I feel like this is, I just feel like this way is better, just to rub it on here. And the only thing with this way though is, guys, you have to be very careful, because you can leave too much in the creases and it will ruin the baby. So I check the creases a lot before I bake, because if you leave too much of it in there, you're pretty much, you know, you will ruin the baby. So doing it this way, instead of putting it on the sponge and dabbing it on, you are taking a chance. If you do not double check, triple check, I check a lot before I bake, because I feel like this is the easiest way and the best way to get the tones on there. But you do have to be very careful and make sure you go over all of the creases. Make sure there's no puddling or none of that, because you will ruin the baby if you do not do that. And even when you take and do it with, you put it on the sponge and do it like that, you still have to check the creases anyway. So this is the way I like to do it. All reborn artists are different, and that's the beauty of reborning. We all do it differently. We all have our own styles, and none of them are wrong. We all come up with our own thing. So right now I'm going, and just, this is the first time I go over the creases. I go over the creases 2 or 3 times. Actually 3 or 4 times. With every layer, because you do not want puddling. If you get puddling, you're pretty much, your baby's pretty much ruined. So before I bake, I will check and make sure. Alright, now that I've done that, now I will take the sponge and dab all over. I just like the way this looks better. I've done it both ways many times, you know. Put it on the thing first and did it that way. I like it better how it comes out like this. So, again, we all do things differently, and no way is wrong, because we all come up with how we like to do things. And that is okay when it comes to reborning. boy, you got a big old head. I am painting this baby's hair, which I am very excited about. I think this baby is very cute with painted hair. So I cannot wait. After I get him all the way up to the sealing layer, then I will paint his hair. I will not seal him. I will paint his hair, and then I will seal him. I seal twice. Okay. Now we're gonna go back and check in the ears. Check behind the ears, and then we're going to lay this to the side and let it flash, and then we're going to check again in the creases. So you have to always check the creases many times. Even if you do, no matter what way you put the paint on, you should always check the creases. Alright, let's get to his big chunky legs. Alright, stir this up again. I really like this color I made for the Asian skin tone. I think it's gonna suit the Asian skin tone very well. Yeah, I want to get back to doing videos showing you guys how I paint, just different techniques and different things that I do. Like I said, because we all do it different. Okay, now let's go through the creases really quick. I'm basically just wiping out the creases. It does not take all the paint out, by the way. It just takes anything that's pulled up out. Then back with the sponge. This baby has so many creases. Look at that foot. So cute. I like the sculpt a lot. Alright. So there's his leg. Let that sit there and flash off. I need to scoot up because you can't, whoa, you cannot see what I'm doing hardly. Sorry. Alright, other leg. Stir this again. So after a few more layers of the skin tone, probably 3 or 4, then I will go back over the creasing, and yeah, okay, let's go over the creases. Alright, oh, hold on, this got turned even more. Hold on, let me fix this. There. Sorry, guys. I'm using my new camera. This is the first time I use my new camera to actually, for you guys to watch me paint. So, bear with me. Okay, let that flash off and then we will check the creases again. Lay that right there. Okay, now to the arm. These cute little hands. I love the sculpt. I love the details of this sculpt. He has very nice detailing. Lots of creases and littler, I can't say that word, details. Okay, it's late, guys, so. I think the skin tone is the easiest part of reborning. But I'm a type, I love doing the littler details. The harder details are funner for me. But, okay, so I'll just lay that there. And the other hand, open hand, look at them creases. Awesome. Alright, let's get this arm done. And then I will go over, I will check the creases again. And then get this baby in to bake this layer on. And then let it cool off. And do another skin tone layer. I'm going to do some live painting also. I like live painting also. But it has to be when I'm doing like skin tones or mottling, just because I cannot be on a live video when I'm doing the small details. It's just impossible for me to be able to chat while doing the harder parts of reborning. But I could definitely talk and do skin tones and stuff like that, the easier parts. Alright guys, so I am done putting on that layer. I am going to go ahead and let them flash off the rest of the way, check the creases again, and then bake. And then I will wait for it to cool off and start my next layer. But that is all I'm going to record for tonight. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!